Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South, between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On one sideline, a look at the Texans head coach. His side back to 500 after they picked up the victory last week. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scotts. This is Jason Myers to get us started. And we're underway here in Jacksonville. Returning it from the 4. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
They're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Going play action, May. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down. Gets some quality yardage on that play. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Move those chains. That's good.
Give up the guns. It's Genty. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds him over the middle. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And they're brought out, Brock, by the dual-threat quarterback out of Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
That throw behind his intended target. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Milroe. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. 2nd drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB, and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now May on third and long. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got fourth down. The Jaguars in the punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up second down at the 39.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Milrow throwing on third down. On the move, hit it right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
It's some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. This our last play of the quarter. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's going deep this time. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Judkins headed right. Some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Headed out right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Pat Surtain has it. And the Jaguars will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, Bobby. It's gonna be okay. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. They'll come up 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars first down.
From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 from the 41.
That's another Jaguars first down.
To throw, here's May. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Move those chains. That's good for another Jacksonville first and 10.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Gotta find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
That's Pickens with a catch out right. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Short pass caught by his tight end. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Milrow with it on first. It is caught left side. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 29. Dumps it off to his running back. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. Looking like
Runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans get some late points and the lead.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual-threat guy in college, but that's his first in the NFL using his legs.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Here's May on 1st and 10. He finds Aguilar. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Aguilar, the receiver in motion right.
At the 38-yard line.
First down, May. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. Dump off caught by his back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. To the air on first down, May. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 23 yards. That's good for another Jaguar.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen.
Our trip around the NFL
report.
starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's the touchdown king from 2024, Jahmyr Gibbs. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Dolphins are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's DeAndre Swift. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Colts, looking for their second win after an opening week loss, they're up at halftime. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Jameis Winston. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. First down throw here from Milroe. Shovel pass complete. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. The give, here's Judkins. Juke the defender. Nice run across the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Now we get to that good old-fashioned situational football. In my eyes, Kate, all over this defense. How can you now respond after giving up such a long run?
Going to the ground again on first. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Give them 4 on that play. So now they've got second and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Get it! Flag! Cougar 19! Hurt! Let's go!
One more time with Judkins. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
70 Rangers.
From the gun on third down. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
14. Jaguars, nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. Here's May to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
The Texans and this running back headed back out for a new series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Let's go now.
Here's Judkins on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, third down.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, Milrow. He lets one fly deep downfield. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But on the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down.
Second and 10.
Back to the air, it's May. Finds Aguilar. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They have themselves another first and 10. Aguilar, the receiver in motion right. Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
That's good for another.
Shotgun give here to Gentile. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. Working quickly here.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
From the gun, it's May. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now within one score in the fourth. One right down the middle. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Come on.
Milrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
From the gun, Judkins. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Okay, ready?
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Panther 11. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 7. Jason Myers set to kick
Here's
off.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, throw it.
May now from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 31. Chased out to his right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
Now to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This is Genty. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They'll get 18 yards there. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. May on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Sidney Brown on the coverage.
Made a throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. There's only one timeout remaining to stop it. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go now.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Jaguars 43-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
Shotgun handoff here for Dunkins. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
On the tackle.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Setting up for the kneel down on third.
18 Cardinal.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.